I had one of the biggest songs in history at one point in time. I was literally on top of the world. Now, let me tell you this. I could have been a much bigger artist if I would have sold my soul, right? And a lot of people joke about that. They say, you got to sell your soul to do this and do that. See, the thing with me was I played it so smart. I didn't have to sell my soul, but I'm still doing good in life, right? Now, when you sign to a record label and you're making them millions and millions of dollars, this is one of the first things they do. And this is what they did to me. And it's all love to the label, by the way. No disrespect. They took me to a store to go shopping, right? And I was going to buy the materials out of the store that I wanted, right? And they stopped me and said, wait. No, don't spend your own money. Spend this money. And they gave me a black card. They said, anything you want, studio time, music video, whatever you want, this is the card you use. No more spending your own money. And that's where all the artists mess up. They get that card and they buy houses, cars, and everything. And when I tell you I made the label millions, I made the label millions. Believe it or not. So pretty much what I did, that first time they gave me that card, I swiped it. And that was the only time I ever swiped it. Because in my mind, I had already studied the game. I studied the game since a kid. So every time they asked me if I wanted to pay this, and pay that. Matter of fact, I even gave the card back. So what a lot of artists do when they sign and they get these big, huge budgets and get these cards and all that, they're paying for features. They're paying for music videos. They're paying for everything to leave them in debt. And then all the artists blow up and get super famous because they got this feature, they got this feature, they pay for this ad, they pay for this, they pay for that. But they're not realizing, buddy, you got to pay this back. And there's only a few artists that stay on top of the world forever. The majority of them start good and then they start going down. So after they spend all that money, there's no way to pay that back, right? But see, the thing with me was I never spent the money. So I was only receiving paychecks. A lot of the artists that you think are the most famous artists in the world, they're not receiving any paychecks because they got that card and they ran it up and they only owe money. So at this point, they can't make money. Like, you probably got more money than a lot of your favorite artists, right? And that's the thing. You would see a lot of artists capping and snapping and all that. But then artists would come to my house, right? And the thing was, I bought a house, but I didn't buy the biggest house in the world. Like every rapper, they buy the house with the 50,000 cars and all this. I just bought me a house.